Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Cancer. This is Adrienne, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. I am coming to you with your horoscope reading for the month of October 2019. And hi, Cancer. Hi. So let's see what's going on for you guys for the month of October. I'm actually doing up until the full moon, which is on the 13th of October, and that's actually going to fall in the sign of Aries. And that Aries is sitting up in your 10th house, and Chiron is in Aries, retrograding in Aries. So this is really going to affect your career. And I think that some Cancers have been really dealing with issues with their career. When I see something Chiron in the, let me move my chair, hold on for a second, yeah, go. But Chiron in the 10th house is not that great. Okay, I don't recommend that. Chiron is a wounded healer, and it deals with issues that have to deal with pain and sorrow and possibly suffering from our past and things that we've done. And it's there to heal what we've had pain in and things that we're suffering with, but it is pain, and it can be painful. So you guys are learning a lesson, and you're healing the area of your career. This could be anything that has to do with your reputation, with your career, just your general success in what you're doing. 1 second, okay? So Cancer, as I mentioned, you'll be dealing with that full moon in your 10th house as of the 13th of October. And you'll also be dealing with Chiron in that 10th house in Aries for all of October. And the thing is, I want you to look at whatever goes on in your 10th house of career as a healing experience. It's a chance for you to grow, a chance for you to heal, a chance for you to really make lasting changes in your career and with your reputation. If you've been dealing with things that pertain to your image, your reputation, the way people think of you, how people see you as a professional in your career, the things that you do, well, this could be an opportunity with Chiron in the 10th where you could heal that. And because you're healing your career, you can make changes in your career. And speaking of changes, you know, Uranus is retrograding in your 11th house in Taurus. And that's your 11th house of hopes and dreams and wishes, the things that you want to come true. And with Uranus there, anything is possible, especially with it retrograding. I really want you to be aware of that, you know, anything really is possible now with Uranus there. And let's not forget that you've got Scorpio on the 5th house. And in the month of October, there's going to be a great deal of emphasis in the sign of Scorpio. Now, we'll start out the month with the planets in Libra. We have the Sun in Libra, we have Venus in Libra, we have Mercury in Libra, we've got Mars in Libra as of the 4th. But on the 3rd, Mercury moves into Scorpio, and on the 8th, Venus moves into Scorpio, and on the 23rd, the Sun moves into Scorpio. So all of that Libra emphasis is going to be moving out, and then it's going to go more into a Scorpio emphasis, which is really good for Cancer. That means it's a trine. It's going to set up a real positive effect for a lot of Cancers. And let's not forget that Neptune is in Pisces, which is trine Cancer, and will be trine sometime during the month these some of these planets that are in Scorpio. So it should be a really interesting month. Also, let's not forget that you've got the North Node in Cancer that's in your first house, Cancers. That North Node, I think it's just urging you guys to live with your heart, to embrace nurturing, compassionate, loving behavior, to live with your emotions and with your heart, and not to close off that emotional soft part of yourself. You know, a lot of Cancers wear a hard shell because they want to protect the fact that inside they're all soft and mushy. But I think with the North Node in Cancer, it's asking you to not be so hard and to show a little bit of your soft, gentle side. And this is the time to do it when the North Node is in the first house for you Cancers. Now, Jupiter is in the sixth house, and that is in the sign of Sagittarius. It's been there for some time. It was retrograding, but it's forward now, and it's positive. Jupiter is a very positive planet, and Saggy is a very positive sign, and it's your work. So I really want you to be aware of that. Between that Jupiter in Sagittarius in the sixth house and that full moon that's occurring on the 13th in Aries, I really think you could make some headway in your career during the month of October. Just be aware that you're healing, and there could be, there could be some issues, because you're a Cancer and it's Aries up there on the 10th house. It's a natural square. And so you might find yourself butting heads with, say, a supervisor or a manager during the month. And you might even have some pain because Chiron's there. So you could be dealing with some wounds that you've got from that job. I just want you to be careful on the 13th that you just don't blow up and, have an emotional outburst that day, because I could see that happening. And before I go, I just want to mention the fact that, Saturn and Pluto are still in your solar seventh house. And, Pluto goes direct on the 3rd. And I think once Pluto goes direct, I really think that you're going to be able to make some actual headway in your relationships. So if your relationships have been stalled, or there's been some issues and you've been really, it's just kind of like it either gone backwards or just not moving forward, you might find now that things might start to pick up again, and you might be able to recommit. And because Saturn's there, that's commitment, and Pluto's there, that's transformation. You could transform your relationship and make it something special again. So be aware of that. Now, with the North Node in Cancer in the first house, you might not be willing to. But what I don't want to see with that Saturn and Pluto in the seventh house is, power trips, just power plays and just one-upping each other. That's really not good. And take advantage of all that fifth house emphasis. This is a time of love and romance and caring and nurturing and just being giving to each other. So I really hope you take advantage of that, Cancer, especially with Neptune, Pisces in your ninth house, hopefully changing your philosophy, making you a much softer, gentler, and kinder person. Well, Cancer, this has been my reading for you for the month of October. I do see lots of love. I do. Love and relationships. And I hope you take advantage of all that love that's there for you, because it is there for you, Cancer. It's just there for you to take advantage of and to claim as your own. So I hope you do claim the love that is yours. Sending out much love and light to all of you Cancers. And, please take a moment to like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share our videos and like our videos. And if you haven't already, take a moment to stop by facebook.com/astrology, a look inside, like our page there, and also join our group at facebook.com/ facebook.com/groups/astrology a look inside. And finally, be sure to go by our website blog at astrologyalookinside.com. I am going to put all the other ways that you can get a hold of astrologyalookinside.com below, all of our social media and stuff like that. Okay. Well, much love and light to you guys. Many blessings. Much light. Namaste.